Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you 5 extremely profitable trade-ups, all with profitabilities above 30%, and I'm going to show them in ascending order, so make sure to watch until the end to see the best one. To find these trade-ups, I used Trade-Up Spy, a very good and helpful resource, and I provided an affiliate link in the description. If you sign up for the premium membership through my link, then you'll get an extra 2 days with every month of premium subscription. But putting all these aside, let's jump right into the first trade-up. So the first one is going to be a StatTrak minimal wear op exoskeleton trade-up, and we're going to be using 7 field-tested StatTrak mil-spec skins from the Broken Fang collection. And make sure to keep the floats under about 0.2, and then use the rest of the filler skins to put in 3 factory new Negev Desert Strikes, or any skin from Breakout case, and keep the floats under 0.03. I would suggest buying the field tested skins for 30 cents each and the factory new skins for 58 cents each. And it's very important to use buy orders because that way you can get the skins cheaper. You don't actually have to keep these floats, but the very important thing is to keep the average float under 0.15. And what you can get from this trade up is the op exoskeleton minimal wear, which is going to be about a €12 profit, and that's going to be 14.89% of the time. The next profit is going to be the minimal wear SSG08 Parallax, which is going to be half €1 profit, and again 14.89% chance to get it. The next one is going to be the UMP Gold Bismuth, which is approximately a break-even or a small loss. That's again 14.89% of the time. And then the 2 rest of the Broken Fang outputs are going to get about a half €1 loss, with 14.89% chances to get each of them. And then the 4 breakout skins, each of them having 6.38% chance, are going to lose in the range of 1.5 to 2.5 euros. But the profits do outweigh the negatives, so this trade up is going to be really profitable in the long run, so make sure to spam it. It is high risk, but in the end, you're getting a €18 skin from a 3.8 euro trade up, so it's really worth it. This trade up has a profitability of 30.08%, and it means that on average, you'll get 1.16 euros every time you complete one of these trade ups. So let's move on to the next trade up. This is going to be a lot more expensive, but it's also going to be a lot less risky. So we're going to use 10 field-tested restricted StatTrak skins from the Broken Fang case, all with floats under 0.214. Well, actually not all, but the average has to be under 0.214. And I bought them for €1.43 each, again with buy orders. So it's very important to use buy orders, otherwise the margins are going to be a lot slimmer. This trade up should cost 14.3 euros, and you're going to have about a 32.3% profitability, yielding you 4.62 euros every time you complete a trade up. And for the outcomes, there's going to be a 66.67% chance to actually hit profit. The smaller profit is going to be 3.5 euros with the M4A for cybersecurity and field tested. And then the biggest STONKS is going to be the USPS Monster Mashup Minimal Wear, which is going to give you a 16.4 euro profit with a 33.3% chance of hitting it. And then the small loss is going to be the 5.7 Fairy Tale, which loses about 6 euros. And again, you have a 1/3 chance of hitting it. And not only can you spam this trade up to make a profit, if you just want a StatTrak minimal wear monster mashup for cheaper, you can just buy the inputs and do it until you get the monster mashup. And if you don't get it the first time, just sell off the remaining items and you will have a USPS monster mashup for cheaper. The third trade up is going to be a covert trade up for the M4A4 Emperor. This is the most expensive trade up for today. It costs 17.5 euros, but you do have a 36.36% chance of profitability, and you're going to make 6.4 euros every time you complete a trade up. So you're going to use 9 field tested XM10 Incinegators, costing €1.46 each, again with buy orders. It's very important. And try to keep the floats under 0.2. And then for the final skin, use a minimal wear Xianglu from the Spectrum collection with the lowest float possible. Again, you could use buy orders or you can just snipe it off the Steam market. It doesn't really matter, just try to get it as cheaply as possible. And again, the important thing is to keep the average float under 0.1875. And this is going to get the Emperor in minimal wear condition. Double check, triple check every time you do this trade up to make sure that the float is under 0.1875. So for the outcomes, you'll have a 90% chance of hitting Prisma, and half of that chance is going to be the minimal wear Emperor, where you'll make about 23 euros. And then the other 45% is going to be the 5/7 Angry Mob, where you lose 13 euros. So over time, the losses are going to get canceled out and outweighed by the profits. And then the other 10% is going to be the Spectrum collection, where both are profitable. Of course, you want the 8K Bloodsport, which is 26 euro profit, or the USPS Neo Noir is still a profit of about 8.6 euros. I'd only recommend doing this if you have at least 40 to 50 euros in your Steam balance, because you might hit the Angry Mob first time, and that's really gonna hurt if you have a low Steam balance. So always make sure to have a backup, because it might go bad, but if it doesn't, then that's massive stonks. So the next trade up is gonna be a other relatively cheap one, where we're going to be going for the StatTrak Factory New Prisma 2 restricted skins. So our profitability is going to be 40.84%, and we're going to get 1.67 euros every time we complete this trade up. And to make this trade up possible, we're going to be using 6 minimal wear Prisma 2 mil-spec StatTrak skins for around 27 euro cents, and try to keep the floats under 0.09. And then the rest are going to be Factory New StatTrak Glove mil-spec skins, costing about 0.62 euros. And I keep the floats under 0.04. So again, the average float should be under 0.07 to make it overall profitable. And the outcomes are going to be a big mess, because there are 10 possible outcomes. Of that, 7 is going to be profit, and 1 is going to be about break even. Hitting the Sawed-Off, the Scar 20, or the P2000 will give you about a 0.5 euro profit. And then hitting the Fever Dream will give you 2.7 euros of profit. And hitting the SG Darkwing will give you 6.35 euros of profit. And each of these has a 12% chance of happening. So all of Prisma 2 is going to be profitable, but some more profitable than others. And then from Glove, you're going to get 5.7 euros if you hit the USPS Cyrex. You're going to get 3.2 euros from the M4 Flashback. You're going to lose about 31 cents with the Dual Berettas Royal Consorts. And then lose about 2 euros with both the Stinger and the Nova Gila. But all the glove skins have only an 8% chance of actually coming through. So this is a low risk trade up, because in total you have a 76% chance to make profit. And our last trade up is again going to be a Broken Fang trade up for the AWP Exoskeleton, but this time for the non-StatTrak Factory New version. And this trade up is going to be a low risk, high reward trade up. What we're going to use is 6 minimal wear Broken Fang skins for 22 cents each, again trying to keep the flow under 0.09. And 4 breakout skins, or any other mil-spec skin that has only 4 outcomes in the restricted quality, and I buy these for about 21 cents. And again, try to keep the floats under 0.04, but the really important thing is that the average float is kept under 0.07. So this trade up costs only 2.17 euros, which is the least expensive trade up for today, and it has a profitability of 40.6%, yielding you 88 cents every time you complete the trade up. For the outcomes, all of the breakout skins with 8.7% chance to happen are gonna lose about 1.2 to 1.3 euros. So it is a big loss, but it's definitely gonna be outweighed by the profits. And then you're gonna get 3 of the Broken Fang outcomes, which are going to give you about 10 to 30 cents of profit, and these are going to be the UMP, the Dual Berettas, and the Nova. And then the SSG Parallax is going to yield you about 1 euro of profit, and then the AWP Exoskeleton is going to be 8.6 euros of profit. So if you can hit the 13.04% of the AWP Exoskeleton, then you're golden. As I said at the beginning of the video, this is just a little reminder. Please use my link in the description below for Trade Up Spy. It gives you an extra 2 days with every month of subscription. So this was my first Trade Up Showcase video. I hope you liked it, and let me know in the comments if you would like to see more. But anyways, this was it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.